Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is the WOSCT Taco Bell GT series. We are at the Orlando International Raceway, an airport circuit in a temporary circuit on a temporary airport circuit in Orlando. Starting on the pole is going to be last week's second place finisher Jeffrey Finguy, and starting next to him is Thomas McCook. Row number 2 got Kevin Ulrich and Austin Talley. Row 3 has Tony Blazer and debutante Richard Earnhardt. Row 4, Ricky Falcon, last week's winner, and Dion Scott. And rounding out the top 10 is debutante Hayden Klein and Adam Skinner. So two debutantes starting in the top 10. The other debutante, Jordan Ippolito, is starting not that far away. Jordan Ippolito will roll off 15th. So all the debutantes have good starting spots. Here at Orlando, but can they get a good finishing spot? Well, we're going to find out as we are about to go race. We're about to fire up those engines. Anyway, here's a look at your full starting lineup.
Drivers, start your engine. Like we talked about transport. The pit road, the last pit box is the timing line. So the last white line, right next to you is the line. Big thumbs up, my friend. Have a good time.
Well, we're probably gonna have a good time here at Orlando for race number 3 of the PWRL Taco Bell GT series. Pace car dives for pit road. And gonna be coming to the starting line here. Take a little bit. We're green! We are underway. They're gonna be fanning out on the start here. Gonna be flying his first corner. Here's a look at the rear chase. They're just gonna fan out in the straightaway. Very long straightaways on this racetrack. Jeffrey Finguy gets a ton of speed, and there they go across the line to start today's race. And Finguy will lead them into turn number 1. Thomas McCook's gonna come out turn 1 in second place. Here comes turn number 2. You actually gotta try and cut into the grass there. Whoa, 4 wide! 4, it's not gonna work! Oh, Ben Ward gets spun! Caution is gonna be out, I think. Yes, caution's out. Battle on for the lead. Finguy versus McCook. Jeffrey Finguy is gonna hold on lead. No, McCook is a big run. He goes through the dirt. Finguy gets a run, and Jeffrey Finguy manages to hold on to the lead. Well, that's a pretty ridiculous maneuver. Oh, we're wrecking again. Oh, Skinner, Clark, and Gillette are wrecked. Oh, man, we are having issues everywhere. We're having some big problems. And leading us to the caution flag is going to be Jeffrey Finguy flying across the start-finish line. Let's see how fast he's gonna be hitting that start-finish line. Very long straightaway. 195 miles an hour. Thomas McCook is gonna be second. Third, Kevin Ulrich. Fourth, Austin Talley. And fifth will be Dion Scott. Well, let's go back and see what happened. There's gonna fan out on this straightaway. Very long straightaways on this racetrack. Jeffrey Finguy gets a ton of speed, and there they go across the line to start today's race. And Finguy will lead them into turn number 1. Thomas McCook's gonna come out turn 1 in second place. Here comes turn number 2. You actually gotta try and cut into the grass there. Whoa, 4 wide! 4 wide's not gonna work! Oh, Ben Ward gets spun! Caution is gonna be out, I think. Yes, caution's out. Battle on for the lead. Finguy versus McCook. Jeffrey Finguy is going to hold on lead. No, McCook is a big run. He goes through the dirt. Finguy gets a run, and Jeffrey Finguy manages to hold on to the lead. Well, that's a pretty ridiculous maneuver. Oh, we're wrecking again. Oh, Skinner, Clark, and Gillette are wrecked. Oh, man, we are having issues everywhere. We're having some big problems. And leading us to the caution flag is going to be Jeffrey Finguy flying across the start-finish line. Let's see how fast he's gonna be hitting that start-finish line. Very long straightaway. 195 miles an hour. Thomas McCook is gonna be second. Third, Kevin Ulrich. Fourth, Austin Talley. And fifth will be Dion Scott. Well, let's go back and see what happened. Here's what happened to bring out the first caution of the day. Well, actually, there's a few incidents on the first lap, but here's the first of them. Jason Sosnowski's going to get a pretty good big run. Going to end up getting into Alexander Jones, and they're going to end up making it 3 wide with Mark Gillette. Whoa! Jones just gets a massive run and ends up running straight into the 16 of Ben Ward. Now, that's the only incident there, but they're going to get him... But these guys are going to get each other in a little more trouble. Gonna fast forward here. Ah, there you go. Mark Gillette. He is going to get a bump from Joseph Clark. That's going to send him into the 66 of Aaron Mason. Michael Skinner got turned around. That's all for that incident. But then I believe up ahead, yeah, Max Skinner's gonna get bumped. Gonna get contact from Toby Ward. That's all the incidents for that lap. However, look at this. Around Jason Sosnowski, after taking the yellow flag, Dan Harnton is gonna end up going down into his good friend Chris Dollerton, and then gonna sweep up James Vady. And are they gonna save it? Harnton's gonna slide. Luckily, this is an extremely wide course, and Harnton looks like he'll manage to save it. No, he's not. He's gonna hit the tire wall, and that's gonna be the end of his race. Well, we'll see you back for the green flag. We are going to go back to green flag racing on lap number 4 of 15. Only driver out of the race to resolve that last incident was Dan Harnton. There were some pit stops on that last caution. Here's your running order. Kyle Sosnowski is first. Brody Talley is second. TJ Gerald is third. Fourth, Rob Thomas. Fifth, Jeffrey Finguy. Wow, look at that car. Sixth, Kevin Ulrich. Seventh, Ricky Falcon. Eighth, Adam Skinner. Ninth, Austin Talley. And 10th is Dion Scott. 11th is Thomas Mikacook. 12th, Tony Blazer. 13th, Hayden Klein. 14th, Richard Earnhardt. 15th, Richard Johnson. 16th, Connor McPherson. 17th, Brett Yates. 18th, James Qualls. 19th, Maxwell Vady. And 20th is Jason Marshall. 21st, Josh Colan. 22nd, Steve Sosnowski. 23rd, Jordan Ippolito. 24th, Brandon Bain. 25th, Chris Dollerton. 26th, Trek Togger. 27th, James Vady. 28th, Tyler Manson. 29th, Alexander Jones. 30th, Mason Wood. 31st, Chris Rickenbaugh. 32nd, Max Skinner. 33rd, Ben Ward. 34th, Barney Ward. 35th, Tom Weekly. 36th, Toby Ward. 37th, Max Skinner. 38th, Mark Gillette. 39th is Joseph Clark. And 40th is Aaron. Wait, what's? Wow, this is a wow. We're having a very confusing start. Where's Steve Sosnowski? He came down pit road. Well, without further ado, we're gonna go back to the green flag. That car isn't damaged, right? Yes, it is. Where did you get that damage? Well, regardless, we're heading a turn 1, and Dion Scott makes a 4-wide move! But in the first corner, the outside is the way to go. So he's going to lose spots instead of gaining spots. And there's going to be a wreck here. I know it. I'm going to put on the rear chase cam. Right around here, I could expect some shenanigans. Oh, no, this is the area. Looks pretty clean. Looking pretty clean so far. Jason Sosnowski and Kyle Sosnowski came down pit road. And, what happened to Kevin Ulrich? He also came off pit road. There's no hood on that car anymore. Something must have happened under that caution. Either that or some pit road collisions. Brody Talley is still leading. Rob Thomas, well, credit to him. He's having a very clean race so far. Using pit strategy, running in second place. Third's TJ Gerald. Haven't heard much of. Oh, God. Yellow flag is out. Are we ever gonna have a green flag? I don't know. I'm starting to highly doubt we're gonna have a green flag lap on this track. This track seems messed up. Oh, here comes Austin Talley. Trying to gain a spot. Not gonna work out. Winner, leader to the line is Brody Talley. Well, let's go back and see what happened. I don't really know what happened. We're gonna find out. Well, looks like that area wasn't very clean after all. Well, debutante Jordan Ippolito can't be making a very good reputation for himself, because what does he do? He runs into the back of James Vady. However, I don't know, that didn't look like his fault. That looks like Vady's fault. He pulled down into the 5, but still, you're still not really making a good reputation for yourself when you're getting involved in wrecks. We'll have to see how Jordan Ippolito does this season. It hasn't been that great of a race for him so far. He'll take you back to the green flag. We are going to go back to the green flag racing on lap number 7 of 15. Only driver out of the race there's all that last incident is Jason Sosnowski. Wait a minute. Who was involved in that? Yeah, you must have had an engine failure. Well, there were pit stops under that last caution. Here's your running order. Jeffrey Finguy is first. Dion Scott second. Third, Mason Wood. Fourth, Tyler Manson. Fifth, Jordan Ippolito. Sixth, Chris Rickenbaugh. Yeah, 6th, Chris Rickenbaugh. 7th, Joseph Clark. 8th, Brody Talley. 9th, Thomas Mikacook. 10th, Richard Johnson. 11th, Austin Talley. 12th, Richard Earnhardt. 13th, Hayden Klein. 14th, Maxwell Vady. 15th, Adam Skinner. 16th, TJ Gerald. 17th, Jason Marshall. 18th, Rob Thomas. 19th, Tony Blazer. And 20th is Rhett Yates. 21st, Ricky Falcon. 22nd, James Qualls. 23rd, Connor McPherson. 24th, Chris Dollerton. 25th, Brandon Bain. 26th, Josh Cullen. 27th, Ben Ward. 28th, Steven Cisnowski. 29th, Max Skinner. And 30th is Toby Ward. 31st, Trek Togger. 32nd, Tom Weekly. 33rd, Alexander Jones. 34th, Barney Ward. 35th, Mark Gillette. 36th, Aaron Mason. 37th, Kevin Ulrich. 38th, Michael Skinner. 39th, Kyle Cisnowski. And 40th is James Vady. Gonna fast forward a little bit here. Alright. More drivers are actually coming into the pit lane, coming to take the green flag. They know there's probably gonna be a caution on this restart. They probably know there's gonna be a caution on this lap. Whoa. What was Jeffrey Finguy doing? He moved over to the left to start that one. I don't really know about that one. But Thomas Mikacook and Austin Talley making a very smart move to the outside. Hayden Klein, the rookie, he knows what's the best line for turn 1. And it hardly even matters because he is getting a ton of speed. He is way ahead of Jeffrey Finguy's pace coming into turn 1. And there you go. Drivers on the outside getting a big run as Jordan Ippolito starts to drop back. Well, at least we're getting some exciting racing. Well, we're getting cautions on every restart, but at least we're getting some very exciting action on these restarts. Very exciting restarts at Orlando. And whoa, look at Rob Thomas. Wow, Rob Thomas made a very aggressive move, but it worked out. He's got pressure from Maxwell Vady though. And oh, there goes Richard Earnhardt. Oh my gosh, he took that turn very well. Okay, I don't trust that speed though. Oh, we actually do not have a caution. Hayden Klein making a very good debut so far. Jason Marshall's a WOSCT member. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm not kidding this time. We will never get a green flag lap on this track. I'm already thinking about replacing it because this is just not good. Well, Adam Skinner's gonna try and make the move on Hayden Klein, but it's like Klein just has too strong of an engine. Gonna try and get past Jeffrey Finguy though. Won't work. Finguy continues to lead. It's gonna involve Tyler Manson. Let's back up. Nah. We'll go back and see what happened. Okay, I don't really understand this incident. Look at Alexander Jones. Look at the speed on the top half of the screen. He is slowing down to 16 miles per hour. And Dion Scott over here just won't take any of that and turns the 34. Gonna get slammed by Tyler Manson. Manson's gonna go out of the race as there's a wreck up ahead. And it involves Dion Scott. Did he spin? No, there's a wreck up ahead that he got involved in. This is oh my gosh, this is shenanigan land. Well, that's gonna be another disappointment for Dion Scott, and the points leader Connor McPherson's gonna be out of this race. Due to something from the second place finisher last second place finisher in Atlanta, Trek Togger. Oh, wow, he is going 30 miles an hour quicker and just runs in the back of Connor McPherson. Josh Cohen and Barney Ward get collected. Toby Ward. Ward's going to get flipped over by Aaron Mason. There's Tom Weekly. Kevin Ulrich. Chris Dallerton. Dion Scott hammers in. So does Michael Skinner. And, James Vady got involved. That's Ricky Falcon's teammate who has really tried hard. Well, let's go back for the restart. Well, we're going to go back to green flag racing on lap number 10 of 15, 6 laps ago. There were pit stops on that last caution, but big story, several cars out of the race after that massive pileup. Joseph Clark is, Connor McPherson might be out of the race. Toby Ward is out. Aaron Mason, Chris Dallerton, the 10, that's Kevin Ulrich. Oh, man, they're coming in. Okay, Connor McPherson is out of the race. The 88, Michael Skinner. Dion Scott's out of the race. James Vady is out. Tyler Manson. Here's your top 5. Brody Talley first. Thomas McCook second. Third, Adam Skinner. Fourth, Jeffrey Finguy. Fifth, gonna be Hayden Klein. Let's go further. TJ Gerald 6. 7th, Jason Marshall. 8th, Austin Talley. 9th, Richard Earnhardt. And 10th will be Rhett Yates. And Green's back out. Will Hayden Klein make another move to the outside? Yes, he will. Hayden Klein. How about him? He's had a very good debut. And look at Steve Sosnowski going way to the outside. 4 wide back there. I want to rather see this battle. Oh, Talley's getting a little close to Richard Earnhardt. Oh, wow, Hayden Klein's going to the inside now. And, boy. Here they come into turn number 1. There's Sosnowski. He's going to get a good run. Brody Talley leads. This is where we keep seeing wrecks. Is the pace car lights flashing? No. We are still currently under the green flag, but I think it's gonna... Oh, Adam Skinner! And, that's not gonna work. Well, Adam Skinner made a spirited challenge for the lead there. And, oh, come on! I told you we were never... Oh my god, Brandon Bain! Jordan Ippolito, his debut goes sour. Gosh. Man, this track is just unstable. I don't think it's safe to go. I don't know if it's... Well, after seeing that, I don't know if it's going to be safe to go here for next season. While Brody Talley leads, Steve Sosnowski is going to have a challenge from Hayden Klein. Who will win this battle? It's going to be Sosnowski versus Klein. They're going to be side by side of the line. Oh, this is going to be close between those two. Ooh. Just barely Steve Sosnowski. Let's go in. 1/1000th of a second Steve Sosnowski beat Hayden Klein. Wow. Now, the race... This is a long track, so I don't think the race is going to be over. But, let's go and see what happens. Well, here's what happened. Brandon Baines has been a big disappointment in this series. There goes Maxwell Vady. He's going to hit him. Baines going to hit the tire wall and get flipped over by Jordan Ippolito. Nothing he could do there. As Brandon Bain goes over on his roof. That's really all there is to that wreck. Still pretty big. Man, that turn right there, that is a big trouble spot, though. Well, we'll see you back for the green flag. Green flag's going to be coming back out on lap number 13. 3 laps to go. The cars out of the race are the 5, the 27, and the free. I missed Tony Blazer getting into Jordan Ippolito. Anyway, Adam Skinner's first, Hayden Klein second, third Austin Talley, fourth Richard Johnson, fifth Ricky Falcon. Green's back out, 3 laps to go at Orlando. Hayden Klein's got the think. Hayden Klein's got the think where to go. Oh, too late. Here comes Austin Talley. Jeffrey Finguy's been up front all day. But there's Ricky Falcon trying to be the points leader, the Texas winner. Trying to get a good run to the outside. Finguy's had a great run all day. He's second in points. Ricky Falcon versus Jeffrey Finguy could be the battle for the points lead. And they're almost, oh boy. And, they've only got one, and those two only have one car between each other, and that's Richard Johnson. If a caution comes out, I believe the race will be over. And here comes Hayden Klein, picking up a lot of speed. Can he get it done? No, not gonna be enough. Oh wait, he gets a big run. No, it won't be enough. We've gone green so far, but I think we just went by a major trouble spot. Oh, come on! That's no caution. I don't think. Oh, no. Jones and Gillette are in little barriers. Pace car lights are still not on. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, this is for the win! And at the final turn. Will anyone have anything for Adam Skinner? It looks like Hayden Klein might have something for him. He's gonna make his move. He's gonna try and win in his debut. Oh boy, this could be close. They are gonna be side by side, coming to the line. It's gonna be Hayden Klein. 2 laps ago, I think Hayden Klein has just won in his debut. If that was a finish, then oh my, what a finish. Just to check, let's see what the margin would be. 35, like 30, like 3.5, like 3/100ths of a second. We're not gonna bother showing you the caution because you saw what happened. We're just gonna go and see. We're just gonna go and see the finish. Hayden Klein may have just won the Orlando Grand Prix in his debut. Well, unfortunately for Hayden Klein, that will not be the case. They had the pit under that last caution, and I'm really hating these final caution pit stops. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of winning, Hayden Klein will end up 6th, but that's still a good result. Ricky Falcon 5th, 7th Jeffrey Finguy. What was the best pit crew though? It was the pit crew for James Qualls and the 06 team. Like entirely thanks to his pit crew, because Qualls really did not have much speed all race. The winner of the Orlando Grand Prix is going to be James Qualls. Adam Skinner is going to be 2nd. 3rd, Thomas McCook. 4th, Austin Talley. 5th, Ricky Falcon. I think he'll probably be the new points leader. Hayden Klein deserved that win. Gets 6th. Still a fantastic debut. 7th, Jeffrey Finguy. 8th, Richard Johnson. 9th, Richard Earnhardt, and a great debut for him. And 10th is Rhett Yates. Fast forwarding a little bit. And James Qualls will win the Orlando Grand Prix. No offense, that race was a bit of a fail. Points leader Connor McPherson, well, more like former points leader Connor McPherson, is gonna finish 28th. In my book, out of the race, because he's been on pit road. Oh no, he was on pit road. He finished the race. Well, that's all we got this week. Here comes the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the World Offline Stock Car Title. See you next time.